she go back? Maybe she'd go to Canada. You know, she decides she doesn't want to stay here. You know, she decides to go to Canada. Maybe she finds someone to help start a church of their own. You know, become a pastor.
She moves in with Cormac, and they two become the French Canadians.
That's where the French Canadians come from.
Yeah,
and then,
Julia and.
But yeah, like the very tail end of the comic, I really think should be a statue commemorating the four of them. Like you cut to present day, and there's a statue in the middle of the Saint Denis Park of them. Since you know, since technically in a way, you know, their actions, like it could be revealed that what Patrick did was pretty cruel. He did help eliminate a far crueler man, you know.
Yeah, it was worth taking the risk for, and it paid off wonderfully. And
so it's like now, and it's like to commemorate him, Zach, Cormac, and
it's like
Julia,
he literally just fooled the world and got away with it. Just completely passed the buck to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like that's in Patrick's nature. Like as a villain, he would do everything he can to, you know, he robs, steals, heists, you know, jewels and the Mona Lisa or whatever he wants to steal.
I like to imagine, like, I do want some train robberies in this comic. Like, we need moments for each of our characters. Like, for Zach's, you know, big moment, it could be a train robbery, you know?
Maybe it could be, like, we could do, like, short little side stories, like stuff they do in between the main one, and it's like they're assembled together. Would it be where somebody knows that they're assembled? Like, would that be Final Draft's character who kind of puts them together, like the Nick Fury of the Avengers or something?
Like, I mean, I think we could have that. Like, maybe instead of like assembling them together, like maybe Final Draft's character is all but aware of the trouble that, you know, they're gonna get in, and is like, here, I'm willing to give you guys a helping hand if you can trust me.
There we go.
Like, you know, he knows that they're a bit in over their heads, but he'd be willing to help them.
Right. And then, I don't know, for Patrick, like, I don't know, but thinking like,
Who fart? The horse just, I look up, I'm like, did something fart? And I look, and there's a horse shitting on the ground.
Maybe Patrick could rob Saint Denis, or maybe kind of, no, not Robin, where they stop a heist in Saint Denis. I'm trying to think, what would be Patrick's one? The bank robbery one would be the best one. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know you said train robbery, my bad. And then maybe,
the train robbery, I'm kind of going by what happens in the, I'm going by what happens in the story, or, like, because there's this one moment in Red Dead that, honestly, I've always wanted to imagine, like, this would be a really cool thing to have with, Zach. Hopefully I have the screenshot. If not, oh well.
Yeah.
I probably don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it. Damn it. I'd have to go back to the game and get it. But basically, there would, like, some shot of Zach, you know, during the train robbery. And then, I guess, if you want Patrick's moment to be, like, stopping a bank heist, like, actually, they need a reason to be robbing the bank. Maybe, oh, I got it. Maybe they're robbing the bank to, you know, help some people out, you know, people that will help them in the future. Like, because if it's just the four of them who attack the industry factories in Saint Denis, their chances are very slim, you know?
What about the iron mill? Or the steel mill, that one place, the oil place that we go to for that one train mission with the machine guns. What can we do with that?
I don't know, but can you get off my horse? I want to clean her.
No. I want to stay right here.
She's fucking dirty, dude.
Okay, okay.
Let me clean her. Let me clean my horse. She needs a bath. Hang on. Let me, look, insta-clean. See?
5 out of 5 tobacco smoked or chewed. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy for
See,
myself.
look how nice she looks now.
Magic.
But yeah, like, maybe we could have it that, you know, he doesn't hide here. Like, this would be the spot where this could be, we have to think about it, like, because I wanted to, it could be in the city, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, no, the final battle will be in the city. As for what we could do with this, let me think.
That one oil place that we go to for the mission, I'm trying to think, what would
It's
be...
right here.
What would be something of value that we could get out of this?
Rail bonds. Rail bonds were worth a lot back then. You could, like, one of those could be worth, you know, $1,000.
And we'd be protecting the bonds or stealing them?
We'd be stealing them.
Okay.
And we would be giving those to, you know, certain groups who'd be willing to help us, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm trying
Like
to piece it in my head.
Like here, well, now I need to think about it. It's like, maybe maybe the industrialist is going after them at first, like, and is being a nuisance, and so the gang is like trying to figure out how to one-up him. And of course, it's towards the end where they're almost beaten, where Patrick reveals just how serious the situation is, you know? And they decide, alright.
One thing we could do is if we set it up to where this is the initial thing that we steal, right? We become vigilantes, like Robin Hood-esque characters or something. Like we steal the railway bonds from this. We have a gunfight over here.
We have the train. We use a train for the robbery.
Yeah, and then it makes enough noise in the news to where we say, okay, we got their attention, right?
Ooh, actually, I just realized it could also be the moment where the industrialist realizes he's got 3 other bounties he could collect as well, along with Patrick's. It could be the moment when it could be the moment when, after he looks at the photos of the witness testimonies, you know.
Yeah, their descriptions of the gentleman. One was like, oh, one of them had, you know, finally like combed blonde hair, and then there was another guy, pale skin, another flat cap, bigger guy, and then there was like, oh, there was a Native American guy, and
I'm not pale. I'm not pale.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember, these are fox.
You're a man. You're a man.
Anthros, remember? We're anthro.
Oh yeah. Huh? Oh yeah.
So like
I was thinking about our characters.
But yeah, like a fox with a flat cap and
a pale-furred fox. There you go. I saved it. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, and then you got Cormac would be the pale one since he's a white tiger.
Okay. So
a red fox,
really
pale
a cute,
tiger.
fluffy fox man, and then savory, horny mouse man, and a big, gruff tiger guy.
Wait, I misheard. Did I hear that right?
Floofy fox man and a horny mouse man.
Horny mouse man.
Horny mouse man and a floofy, cute.
How would they find out he's horny from a robbery? I have questions.
This gets him off. He likes this shit.
Good God.
Alright,
yeah,
so
like,
it was
but yeah, basically
middle-sized mouse man, cute foxy wolfy man, and
okay.
Yeah, mouse man, fox guy, big, rough, pale-looking tiger guy, and then Ollie's was fox too, or ferret? Yeah, ferret, right?
Yeah, she's a ferret. But yeah, basically the short answer is like the industrialist would put 2 and 2 together that you know Patrick has has three others who also happen to have large bounties on their heads.
There we go. Yeah, now it's starting to come together. Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like now, because you know he's got, and it's like now he could have a bigger prize.
No need to be carrying that. What the hell?
I was fixing a hole where the rain got in. I didn't murder him. I just put a nail in the wood, you know. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's okay. No deaths here.
I'm just gonna stand
I'm
here.
gonna make... Wow, that's actually kind of cool. I can walk... Oh, oh, ow! Ow, my ribs, ow!
What did you do?
I fell from the factory pump iron thing, and he landed really awkwardly. That really looked like it hurt. He landed on the side of his back. It looked like his spine got rearranged. Holy
And that's
shit.
how Patrick's story in the comic
He slipped on a banana peel and broke his spine. And
Alright, if I had to suggest going anywhere, I know, here, ride over to this location. I set a waypoint for you.
Alright.
I have a feeling that I have a feeling that because Cryptic wants to establish his character's big native heritage, he's probably gonna want something to be done with the Wapiti Indians.
That is fair, yeah. That would make the most sense.
I would like to imagine that the industrialist is also working to, you know, eliminate them as well, you know, like, because I mean, it could be just like in the main story, because in the main story, just hold X, stop, don't throw.
I like pressing X button repeatedly. Force of habit. Okay, fine, I'll hold X.
No, I was about to say, we all know that feeling.
Yes.
Because of the ad, because you know what it is, mobile ads.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, like maybe the because in the campaign there's an industrialist who is actually okay.
Shit. Well, shit.
Okay.
Like hell you will, motherfucker. There you go.
I like that we both had shotguns. This is why I have
great minds think alike.
This is why I have a sawed-off shotgun.
As I just eat my food like.
Here, here. We'll ride my horse. If you wanna skin these guys, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll put them on your horse. But yeah, the short answer. But yeah, like in the campaign, there is a story that one of the oil barons is is persuading the army to harass the Indians to leave, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, maybe we could have that also, like, maybe that'll give the characters a reason to have to fight the military, you know?
Okay, and that's actually a good way to set up. So the factory for Patrick, train for you, and then military for Cormac.
Well, here's the thing, Zach, like, they all
and
have a
Julia
common
can get the lovers one. That one lovers mission we haven't touched in God knows forever.
But yeah, it's like, well, Zach, you know, like, I guess these could be their defining moments, but yeah, like, Zach, you know, knowing that there's a good train coming by with money, you know.
Right.
But at the same time,
I forgot how grotesque this looks, the skinned wolf, man. Oh god. I've forgotten how gruesome that used to look.
Yeah, and I don't know why you're walking around with that.
A trophy of my accomplishments.
Yeah, but yeah, like that would, because like for Patrick it's the industrialist, for Cormac his enemy is the army, for Zach his enemy is the Pinkertons, and for Julia I think her enemy would be, you know, would be outlaws, you know, certain outlaws. Like she's like you know, people who actually do cause trouble, you know, like real criminals.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, I like stories where they remind us that just because, you know, we're playing as a criminal doesn't mean there are real criminals that are doing bad things, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it could be that. So it's like, yeah, we got our four main established villains, you know. Like maybe at one point we could have like Pinkerton agents come up to Patrick and off and like not knowing who he is, but knowing that he's working with Zachy the Kid. That's gonna be Zack's outlaw name in this game. Take on Bill.
Maybe they could do a one-off like moonshine mission, and the joke could be like, Patrick, you're drunk. Just stay in character. Just don't fuck up. And then Patrick is just like, he's doing it, but he's tipsy.
What I mean is, like, you know, Patrick may be outspoken at one point, and then two Pinkerton agents come up to Patrick, tell him, you know, try to get him to turn Zack in.
Oh, I think I know what you mean now. Yeah.
Is like,
they're like, what are you doing with this guy? And Patrick's like, no, he's part of my team or something like that.
And they're like, you know, you could make a lot of money if you just give him to us. He's been causing my employers a lot of trouble. So yeah, like basically this area right here, which is empty, but in campaign there are teepees here. Like you could see on the ground in the map, you know, on the compass, those circles would be teepees.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see him now.
So it's like, yeah, basically we would have some plot up here where they work with the natives up here.
Oh,
but
so
yeah,
the teepees are in the campaign, not here?
Yeah, I don't know why they removed them.
Yeah, that is kind of curious. You'd think that would kind of be a nice...
It's not even a reservation, it's just land. But yeah, it's like, maybe they at one point come up to Patrick, you know, like, you'd be better off, you know, just turning him in, you know. Imagine, you know how much money you could make if you brought that fox in? Like they try to be they try to be pompous and try to get you to see it from their employer's perspective, you know?
Patrick kind of just cracks a joke. He's like, but then I have to say, yeah, but then I have to pay it all back. And he just kind of laughs off. He's like, nah, gentlemen, I'll be keeping him around a while. Or just, it doesn't have to be like a joke. He's like, yeah, I'll be keeping him around, you know, just... Maybe
he makes a threat to them. Like what's the word? He makes a threat without them even knowing it, to be like, you know, don't come seeking me again.
There is an idea that I have in my mind, but I can't quite word it correctly. Like, maybe he makes like a passing reference to like possibly killing them for kind of pushing the notion of, you know, giving you up. And it kind of like plays into, they think he's just in on a joke, like he's just joking about it, and they let him through, but then they wind up getting killed or something later on.
That could be it. Like maybe later on, like maybe during among the last battles, like they're there, like maybe they're the ones trying to defend and lead, you know, and they get killed, and then Patrick finds them and he walks up to them while Zack is. Well, and he just brings them up to Zack, you know, be like, these men... He's like, I'm sure these guys look familiar to you, and Zack's like, well, I'll be damned. Hey George, long time no see.
Like, yeah, Patrick just makes like a one... I don't know what the words would be. It depends on what the dialogue is. Patrick just...
You could also have it be this moment that Zack reveals, arguably... Well, it doesn't reveal anything, but like, this could be Zack's coldest moment right here. And what I mean is, like, he gives them the choice to, you know, walk away, you know, with their tail between their legs. And because this is a Red Dead antagonist, he's just gonna be arrogant and be like, you won't kill me. You know what'll happen if you kill me? They will never stop hunting. And then Zack just, you know, shoots him point blank.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I did warn him. I gave him that chance, you know. Maybe he kills the both of them, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, just tells Patrick, just they can just They'll just be picked up as... They'll just be added to the body count.
Damn, it's hard to believe it's not even midnight. I feel like it's just... It's 10:40. And then it's like Wednesday night. The week feels like it's already over.
I'm honestly, like, this has honestly been a good time well spent, you and me, like, discussing this.
Yeah, like, this was really productive, honestly. I like this. This is the kind of time... This is why I like Red Dead. It's just... That's why it's so... It's sad, you know? Just... We'll still come here and maybe just shoot the shit and stuff, but at the same time, I'm just kind of...
No, we're gonna shoot people. You don't shoot shit.
Yeah, we'll shoot people, not shit, and then we'll take some photographs for reference for the comic.
Here's a good view if you want. Here's a good view. Oh, you're gonna go sit. There goes the horse.
Glad that wasn't me. No, thank God, I'm glad that was not me.
Oh, your horse has fell down and it's dead, and you're just. Like,
I am glad that was not me. I am cold. I am a cold motherfucker. I'm glad that wasn't me. Oh God! There, Carl. Carl. There. I thought I could make the jump. I didn't realize it was that steep. I didn't realize it was that steep. I thought I was gonna land it. Then I saw him twirling. I was like, "Oh no, no!"
This has to be recorded.
Yeah, I'm gonna record it.